Hello students, we are discussing quantity theory of money. So quantity theory of money we have seen which shows the relationship between supply of money in an economy as well as the prices of goods and services sold in the economy. So in accordance with this there are different theories in quantity theory of money. In the last class, we started and we discussed Fisher's cash transaction version of quantity theory. Here, in this theory, Irving Fisher explained the quantity theory by giving his own equation of exchange, which has two parts or two sides, supply side as well as demand side. In the supply side, in his equation, there is MV, that is supply of money in an economy, and also velocity of circulation of money. Velocity of circulation implies the number of times or the average number of times a unit of money circulate in an economy. In the demand side, demand for goods, a demand or demand side implies the transactions carried on in an economy, means the prices of the goods and services sold in the economy. So, within a given period of time, according to Irving Fisher, the supply of money or the available supply of money or the amount of money supplied by the central bank is in a position to purchase goods and services sold in the economy. So, Irving Fisher came to the conclusion that within a or other things being equal during a given period of time, supply of money in an economy is equal to demand for money. So, Fisher's equation of exchange we have seen in the last class, along with the currency notes as well as coins, it also includes the bank money. See, there is the extended form MV plus m dash v dash is equal to pt, right? So m dash v dash stands for bank money, bank deposits, okay? Bank money. So in this class, let us and also we studied Fisher's equation of Fisher's theory with the help of diagram in the last class, and at the same time we have seen there are various factors affecting the quantity of money in an economy, or we can also term it as the assumptions made by Professor Edwin Fisher while discussing this theory, Fisher's theory. So, along with this, there are certain limitations, shortcomings in the theory. Later, an alternative approach to Fisher's theory was developed by Cambridge economists, particularly we can say Professor Alfred Marshall, A.C. Pigou, Professor Robertson, J.M. Keynes. These are all, they are all belongs to Cambridge School of Economics. In this Cambridge School, Cambridge economists, we can say, they developed equations or they developed a cash balance approach. It's popularly called cash balance approach or Cambridge equations. So it is these equations are most popular equations, and we are going to discuss all these equations given by Cambridge economists in this approach. Okay, so here in this cash balance approach, economists focused on or explain store of value function of money. Say we can say that money as a has several functions performed by money in our economy. Modern economy is money economy. It performs several functions. Broadly, they are classified in different heads you studied in the first unit itself. We come across this the functions of money. In the primary functions, money acts as a medium of exchange, measure of value. See, medium of exchange, it helps us to purchase goods and services. Acts as a medium of exchange. It helps to purchase goods and services in the economy. Measure of value. Say value of each and every goods traded in the economy can be expressed in terms of money. Values of goods can be expressed in terms of money. So it acts as a measure of value, function of money. Secondary functions of money include store of value. Money helps to store the wealth for future use. And also, money helps to carry on or acts as a stand of deferred payments. All credit transactions can be made possible by using money, and it helps us store of value, helps to make savings for future. So these are all primary, secondary functions, and also there are certain contingent functions or other functions as well. But here, what's important is cash balance approach or Cambridge economists consider or develop their approach, which is based on store of value function of money. See, here store of value, I mean savings made by the people. People out of their current income, they may use a part of income for carrying on current transactions. It means in order to purchase goods and services or carry on various transaction purpose, they can use certain portion of their income. Another part is left out, that is savings. See, savings can be made in different forms. Or the different forms the savings can be made. Particularly, people can open an account, they can make deposits. So money can be saved for future. At the same time, you can save, people can save their income. They can invest in their money in shares. They can purchase gold. People can purchase property. So in different ways savings can be made by the people. Here the cash balance approach or Cambridge economics highlights the store of value function of money. People desire money. So we can say in Fisher's equation, there is more stress, more importance is on demands supply side. So many times we come across that supply of money is the major factor. Supply of money decides the price level, or we can say the price level is influenced by the supply of money. When supply of money doubles, price level also doubles. In the Fisher's theory we have seen. So when price level of supply of money doubles, price level doubles, value of money goes down. So here, according to Cambridge economists or cash balance approach, the people desire money. It is particularly demand for money. See the difference. Fisher highlighted the supply side, but cash balance approach or Cambridge economists, they consider that people desire money, or people want to hold money in cash, maintaining cash balances. Professor Keynes termed this concept as liquidity preference. Demand for money, desire to hold money, it implies people desire to hold liquidity preferences. Liquidity preferences means people's desire to hold cash balances. Cash balance approach. See, the name itself indicates cash balance approach. What does it mean? It means cash balances. People's desire to hold money in cash, maintaining cash balances. So here, there are different motives why people desire to hold cash balances. Particularly, we can say in order to carry on their day-to transactions, they desire to hold cash. At the same time, they may have their other motives as well, as a matter of precaution for future. They may, in order to safeguard against their unforeseen happenings in future, they want to save income, and some part maybe save for speculative motive also, speculation purposes. Say, I told in the last class was speculative. Any activity undertaken now to make profit. Profit making may be their goal. So they may save a part of their income. So here, The cash balance approach highlights or consider people's desire to hold cash balances, maintaining cash balances. So, in accordance with this, we can say from time to time, economists develop various equations. It means Cambridge economists or economists like particularly Alfred Marshall, A.C.P. Gould, Professor Robertson, and also we are considering J.M. Keynes equations. So let us start with the cash balance approach or Cambridge equations. In this class, let us understand first Professor Alfred Marshall's equations. You know Alfred Marshall, leader of new classical school of neoclassical school or neoclassical school of thought. Professor Alfred Marshall wrote his famous work, Principles of Economics. In that book, he made as a major contribution made by Professor Alfred Marshall in his Principles of Economics, and he belonged to Cambridge School of Economics. So he also studied in Cambridge School. Later, he became the professor in Cambridge School itself. So his definition, Marshall's equations, not definition, Professor Marshall's Cambridge equation. See, Marshall's equation, Alfred Marshall's cash balance equation, we can say it runs like M is equal to KPY. What this stands for? M implies obviously supply of money. Money supply in an economy. M stands for supply, money supply. P stands for general price level. General price level, what do we mean? General price level means the prices of all goods and services taken into consideration. So, various commodities sold in economy, prices of all these commodities were taken into consideration. We can say it as general price level. Then Y? Y stands for aggregate income of the community. In economics, often Y stands for income. Okay, here Professor Alfred Marshall also consider Y aggregate income of the community. And next, pass on to K. What this K stands for? K is a portion of, or we can say it's a fraction of income. See, there is Y. K is the fraction or the part of income which the people desire to hold in the form of cash balance. Remember, in this whole equation, K is important. Why? See, just to recall his equation, look here. M is equal to K P Y. Here, M stands for supply of money. P general price level. Y is the income. K is a part of income which the people desire to hold in the form of cash. Maintaining cash balances out of total income, aggregate income we mean the total income. Out of the total income, a part of income is saved by the people. That means they may maintain cash balances. So, from the above equation, we can derive equation of general price and value of money. How to derive price level? See here, we can change that equation like P is equal to M by KY. See there, P stands for general price level. How to write that equation? Price level is equal to M by KY. M is the supply of money. KY is Y stands for aggregate real income. Aggregate income Real income is different concept. It's a income, aggregate income, and K stands for fraction of income in an economy in the community. Okay. Then what about value of money here? Then value of money often reciprocal of price level, inversely related to price level or reciprocal of price level. Say 1 by P is equal to by M. So we can say in cash balance approach, price level is directly related with the supply of money. Say 1 by P is equal to KY by M. It means price level directly related to money supply of money, but inversely related to income of the community. Here we can say during a given period of time, according to Alfred Marshall, money supply remains constant, price level also remains same, or we can say in the short run, money supply as well as income of in a community remains constant. Okay? Money supply, income remains constant. So what's the active factor then? K is the active factor. K is nothing but cash balances maintained by the people during a given period of time. So K, that is the fraction of income, that is the major factor which influences general price level. How we can say, or to what extent it influences the general price level? Say now, I think it is clear. K is the fraction of income. It means cash balances maintained by the people or held by the people. When people maintain cash balances, that part of income is not in circulation. Okay, in an economy ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಜನರು ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆ ಅಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಆ ಮೊತ್ತ ಒಟ್ಟು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಜನರಲ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಉಂಟಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಸಿ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ higher the cash balances, lower will be the price level. It means higher the cash balances, ಜನರು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಆ ಮನಿ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಉಪಯೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲಿ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಮನಿ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಮನಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಆಫ್ ಮನಿ, when supply of money increases, price level increases, right? So here, when people maintain cash balances, naturally that portion of income is not available. Okay, so that the price level also falls, value of money increases. So in this way, we can find the relationship between price level and the value of money under Professor Alfred Marshall's equation. Okay, so hope you understood this equation. So in the next class, let's pass on to another equation, cash balance approach, or the Cambridge equation given by Professor A.C. Pigou. Okay? So remember, in Fisher's equation, I gave you the notes regarding Fisher's equation of exchange, Fisher's theory, up to mv is equal to pt, that whole equation we explain. Okay, so next part I'll give you, I'll put it in this classroom so that you can write down that notes also, that is regarding Fisher's equation, the diagram, and also remaining notes I'll give you. So later you can write cash balance approach. Okay, so let's continue next class. Till then, take care.